What's up guys, today I'm going to show you a full walkthrough of how to put coupon codes on your Amazon listing. Yes, this might be simple, but so many people aren't using these, and if they are using them, they're not using them in the right way. So I'm going to show you all my tips, my tricks to make sure coupon codes are being used the most efficiently as possible. And if you're not using them already, how to get that set up and why to get them set up, right? What are the reasons behind this? Anyone new to this channel, I just want to introduce myself real quick. My name's Cameron James. I've been selling on Amazon for it's almost 4 years now, which is crazy. My first year I did $1.3 million in sales. So if you want to follow along my journey, learn everything I learn about Amazon FBA, how-tos, everything like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that little notifications bell. That way you guys do not miss a thing. Otherwise, guys, let's just get right into it and dive into my screen. So before I show you how to set these up step by step here on the Amazon Seller Central account, I just want to first show you what these coupon codes are if you're not familiar. If we just type in globes here on Amazon, we scroll down. This first guy right here, we see this little peculiar thing. It says save 10% with coupon. So this is exactly what I mean when I say coupon on your Amazon listing. We can see these guys don't have it over here. And then it's this nice bright green thing. So people are getting attention from these coupons. And if we click into this, we can see right here, save an extra 10% when you apply these coupons. So if I click this little button here, I'll save 10% on the price of this product right here. So I'll save about $5.50. It's a great way to incentivize buyers to impulse buy, right? So on Amazon, we don't have a lot of sales tactics to get people to buy instantly and all that because we're at the mercy of what Amazon allows us to do. And so coupons are one way on Amazon we can get people to get, click a button to save 10% or $5. You can do a percentage off or a fixed amount, which I'll go into a little bit more detail here later. But when you click this button and they get 10% off, they get this little dopamine rush, right? And so when they're on their listing, this helps, push them over the edge to buy your product. So this is one of the reasons why coupons are so awesome. The cool thing here, not only does it help you with conversions on your page, it helps with click-through rate. Because if I'm scrolling through here, globes, there's so many options, they all look the same. But the only thing I see different right off the bat is this guy right here. This green little button says save 10% with coupon, right? If I keep scrolling down, I'm sure there's some more examples. Same one here, save 10%. Actually, this might be a little different one here. But keep going down, save $5 here, so you can do different value amounts, save $2. And you can see how these stick out compared to most listings. And just because of that big green button, everybody likes to save money. So this is perfect. If we go hop into one of my accounts real quick, let me show you how this works. I'm gonna walk you through how to set this all up. But we can see right here, discount 5%, spent $1,600 right here on this 5% coupon, had 2,270 clips, redeemed 875 for a total, value of $21,119 on Amazon. So this coupon has helped me, create $21,000 more dollars in sales. We see in more cases here, 9,000 here, 6,000 here, 7,000 here, 6,000 here, 5,000. We can see we do quite a few of these here. But they're easy, right? So if they're workable in your margins, which they should be, you should be finding products with good amount of margins to make this work, right, guys? This was 5% off, right? So it doesn't take that much to encourage people to buy here. This is also great when you're first starting a new product on Amazon. You have 0 reviews. Your PPC isn't getting any clicks, or people are clicking it but they're not buying. This is a great way to get over that hump, right? To get your first sales that equal your first reviews. Because when you're first starting out, you can't get reviews unless you get your first sales, right? So we have to figure out ways and figure out tactics to get over that hump. Start getting your first couple sales per day or a couple sales per week, whatever it starts to get that momentum going. And coupons is a great way to do that. So let's just get into it. Let me show you how to set these up. I'll show you exactly how I do it. That way you guys are taking advantage of every technique that I know about. So the first thing you guys are going to do is log into your Seller Central account, of course. You're on the home page here. We go to advertising and we go down to coupons here. So we're going to click that right there. Then we're going to go over to create a coupon. So create a new coupon right here. Everybody should have access to this. You don't have to be brand registered. You don't do anything like that. Everybody should have access to this. As for pricing of how this works, right? So obviously you're discounting your product, say 10%. So you're going to lose that 10% off the product price, right? So hopefully your margins are allowing that. Also, Amazon will charge you 60 cents per coupon redemption. So just keep that in mind, guys, when we're doing the math here to figure it out. So the first thing you're gonna do here is put in your ASIN. So if we put in an ASIN here, then we can see it pops up right down here after you hit go. Obviously everything will be blurred out just to protect any product ideas, anything like that. then you're going to hit add to coupon right here. So we'll go ahead and click that for that product. If you have tons of ASINs, you can do multiple at a time, or you can go back or do one each individually. So it's up to you if this is variations, just do them all together. But you, obviously every product has a different price, different margin, everything like that. So once you add that, it should pop over here for you. So it's added to coupon. Let's hit continue to next step. Okay, so this is where we get into the juicy stuff, guys, here. So the first thing we need to do is discount. So figure out, are we doing a dollar amount off? Are we doing a percentage off? What is best for my product? And the best way how I think about this, I forgot where I learned this from, to be honest with you guys, but just doing coupons and doing promotions, it's actually better to do a percentage off if your product is under $30, right? It's a more perceived value that way. So let's take a $10 product for this example real quick, guys. So it's better and it looks better if we do 10% off that product rather than just $1 off, right? 10% feels like a better deal than $1. So if we go over $30, right? So this is where, 30, 35, let's say we have a $50 product in this case. Well, 10% off $50 would be $5. Well, $5 off feels like a pretty good deal, right? $5, I'd love to have $5 right now. And so this is a great way to kind of, know where that middle line is for your product and understand how people perceive value based on that dollar amount. So just if you're confused about that, just keep it to a percentage. If it's your product is $30 or under, if it's over that, do a dollar amount and see. You can always split test as well, see which one works best. For us, let's do percentage off. Let's say it's under, so let's say it's $25 for this example. Let's do 15%. So I'm pretty aggressive with these. So again, it all comes down to your margin. So if you have a 10% margin, you're doing 15% off, well, this isn't going to work for you. Hopefully you have at least 30 to 40% for your product. I see this more as an investment though, guys, right? So especially if your product's brand new, right? We need to get people to, buy this thing, right? What is it going to take for them to buy this thing? And sometimes you need to be a little more aggressive with your discounts and understand, yes, I'm maybe going to break even or maybe lose a little bit my first sales, but this is an investment to get reviews and eventually get more organic sales down the line, which hopefully at full price, right? And so 15% off here is a great way to start. This next question, do you want to limit the redemption of your coupon to 1 per customer? So this is another strategy, okay? So I have a few products that are like subscription based almost. So it's not subscribe and save, which we do have set up, but a lot of people don't use that, but they always come back, a month and a half, 2 months later, you can see these returning customers keep coming back to this item. So what I did, just because we saw this and noticed this, is I put this huge, massive discount on this product page and did, yes, limit redemption to 1 per customer. What my thinking was here was, if they came in a brand new customer, right, and they saw 30, 40% off or whatever it may be, they would buy this product in impulse because it's such a good deal. And then just from the pattern we saw with past customers, they're going to come back and buy more because they like the product so much. And this is something they had to get, every month or every 2 months or every 3 months. And so, I was just giving them 40% off essentially to acquire a new customer and have them potentially come back, to buy more and buy more each month after that. So think about that. If your product's like that, or if you're already selling a successful product, maybe this is why you do coupons instead of just, getting your first sales. Otherwise, if it's something that's within your margins, right? Maybe this is 5%, 10%, and you're just doing this to increase sales. No, allow my coupon to be redeemed multiple times by the same customer, because who cares? If you're making money, let them buy as many as they want, right? So think about that in a way that'd work best for you. Next, guys, is budget. So what this does is takes 10% of your price point plus the 60 cents to go to your budget. For me, I really don't care about budgets. If I'm really going to be picky, maybe I do the math to figure it out, but I just want to keep this thing running as long as possible. So I usually just put, 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever it may be. Obviously, hopefully you don't, spend this much, but if you're making money, I guess who cares? But this just keeps it rolling that way. It's not accidentally shutting off. You hit the budget limit, everything like that. So just do the math you need to there, or, just put something crazy so it doesn't run out. So let's continue to the next step, guys. So this next part, guys, is it actually allows us to make a headline for this coupon. So sometimes it will be shown on a page with, a little text box and everything like that. So save 15% on, let's say we have garden gnomes here, just for, lack of, I can't spell gnomes, all good there. So garden gnomes, and then we can put, today and everything like that. You see title guidelines here. They're not going to allow you to say a bunch of marketing stuff, so be careful there. Hit that to see how far it goes. I usually didn't put today, but it would be a great tactic, I guess, to have some kind of call to action there. if that's allowed in the title guidelines. Again, read this. I usually just say, premium garden gnomes or something like that, right? The click-through is coming from the save 15%. The next section, guys, is target customers. And so this is where you're allowed to, choose who's actually seen this coupon or can apply this coupon. Hit all here, guys. I'm not sure what the difference would be or what the strategy would be, just selecting only Prime members or student members. Why not do all, right? If you're making money, who cares? It doesn't matter who's buying this thing. They can all leave reviews. Start date, and so we can set a date, hopefully today. They only let you do 90 days out, so make sure you're doing the math there. I usually just grab 3 months in the future and then put a date there, something like that, and hit continue to next. So the final page will just be review and submit. So we'll have all your numbers right here, how you're setting everything else up. It will also show your coupon preview right down here and up here. Then you hit submit coupon, then you're all set. So after that, you can go back to your coupon section. You can go through all your metrics, right? Just like I showed you before earlier in the video. So you can keep track of this thing, right? You can figure out what's working, what's not. Maybe split test the 10% off and the $5 off and kind of figure out what's better for you and your product. But guys, this is a great way to get additional sales for your product. This is a great way to make PPC easier at the beginning with no reviews, because you have something that's going to help customers get over the edge and impulse buy your product. So make sure if you can, if your numbers allow it, get some coupons on your page. Why not? I try to get a coupon on every single product we have, just because I built it into the margins and I know it actually works just based on the numbers that I showed you guys earlier. So I hope that helps out, guys. If it has, just tap that like button for me. Just tap it for me. Make sure you subscribe down below as well. That way you guys don't miss a thing. And if you've got any questions at all or any cool strategies, let me know in the comments down below. I always like to learn everything like that. Otherwise, guys, I hope that was good for you. Make sure you check out the other videos on my channel. I put a lot of time and effort into them just to help you guys out as much as possible on Amazon FBA. Otherwise, guys, that's it. We'll see you on the next one.